Today we explore a question that has echoed through the ages. Was Jesus of Nazareth truly the most important figure in human history? Join us as we journey through the key moments and teachings from the Bible that continue to influence billions around the world. More than 2 millennia ago, in the small town of Bethlehem, a child was born in a humble manger. This was no ordinary birth. Prophesied by ancient scriptures, Jesus' arrival was heralded as the beginning of a new era. His birth marked not just the inception of a life, but the dawn of hope for mankind. Shepherds watched in awe as angels declared the good news, and wise men from the east followed a star that guided them to the newborn king. These stories, whether taken as divine truth or symbolic mythology, highlight the profound impact of this single birth on human history. As Jesus grew, so did his influence. His teachings on love, forgiveness, and redemption challenged the societal norms of his day. He dined with sinners, uplifted the downtrodden, and preached a kingdom not of this world, a message that offered hope and a new way of life to the oppressed and forgotten. After his crucifixion, believed by Christians to be the ultimate sacrifice for humanity's sins, his disciples carried his teachings across continents. Empires rose and fell, yet the message of Jesus endured, permeating cultures and shaping the moral framework of civilizations. Today, Jesus' legacy can be seen in the work of countless charities and community services that operate under his ethos of compassion and charity. Hospitals, schools, and shelters bear his mark, embodying his command to love and serve one another. Scholars and skeptics alike may debate the miraculous elements of his life story, questioning the divinity attributed to him. Yet whether one views Jesus as the Son of God or merely a historical figure, the social and moral repercussions of his life are undeniable. Across the globe, billions gather to worship in his name, drawing strength and inspiration from his life and teachings. His influence bridges cultures and unites diverse peoples under a common banner of faith. Throughout history, Jesus of Nazareth has left an indelible mark on art, culture, law, and human behavior. Let's explore his teachings and legacy and how they've shaped these aspects of human civilization, providing key examples that highlight each area. Starting with art. Jesus' life and message have inspired a vast array of artistic expressions. In the Renaissance, artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo depicted scenes from his life, elevating Christian themes with profound beauty and human emotion. The image of Jesus on the cross, the serene countenance of the Madonna, and the narrative scenes from the Bible have not only defined Christian art, but also influenced the development of Western art, emphasizing themes of suffering, redemption, and divine beauty. Culture. The cultural impact of Jesus is evident in the global observance of holidays like Christmas and Easter, which celebrate his birth and resurrection. These holidays not only shape annual celebrations, but also influence daily life and customs around the world. Moreover, Christian music, contemporary Christian rock, has its roots in the worship of Jesus, influencing the musical landscape and providing a soundtrack to the faith and life of millions. Law. The teachings of Jesus have also profoundly influenced legal systems, particularly in the Western world. Concepts such as the equality of all before God have translated into legal principles of equality and human rights. The idea of turning the other cheek has fostered legal doctrines promoting forgiveness and reconciliation, which are foundational to modern restorative justice practices. Human behavior. Perhaps most significantly, Jesus' commandments to love your neighbor as yourself and to serve the least among us have radically shaped human behavior. These teachings have inspired countless acts of charity and the establishment of institutions such as hospitals, orphanages, and schools. They have encouraged societal attitudes towards compassion, charity, and the intrinsic worth of every human being, impacting everyday interactions and societal norms. The legacy of Jesus is a tapestry woven through the very fabric of human life, influencing art, culture, law, and behavior in profound ways. His teachings continue to inspire, challenge, and shape the ethos of societies worldwide, demonstrating that the impact of a carpenter from Nazareth extends far beyond what could have been imagined during his earthly life. We must acknowledge that Jesus of Nazareth was indeed a real historical figure, a truth supported by both secular and religious scholarship. The pivotal question we must each answer is not just about his existence, but his identity. Was he merely a charismatic leader, or as his resurrection suggests, truly God himself? If he was indeed resurrected, then we are faced with compelling evidence of his divinity, affirming that we can trust his words and teachings. He was either a madman making unfounded claims, or the living embodiment of God's word on earth. The choice of how we respond to his life and legacy is ours to make. Don't forget to subscribe to Once Lost Ministries, where we search the lasting truths found in God's word. Our videos are dedicated to uncovering the timeless wisdom of the scriptures and their relevance in our lives today, ultimately leading us to grow in knowing Jesus more. Continue exploring our content to enrich your understanding of God and His Word. See y'all next time.